turn it back on. Oh, look at that. Okay. The music seems pretty loud still, especially compared to my voice. You know, it's a tough call, you know, I'd rather just not hurt anybody's ears. Let's say that, right? I don't know how I feel about where the camera's at right now. Yeah, I guess that's acceptable for now. That's acceptable for now. Man, that music is so loud. I had it at -14, now let's try -35 and see if that's any better. I had it at -14, now let's try -35 and see if that's any better. I had it at -14, now let's try -35 and see if that's any better. Cool. Yeah, it looks like that might be a little bit too quiet, honestly. Let's try... -25? Maybe at 25? Give it a minute so that I don't hear the audio going over and over again or whatever, you know what I mean? I guess I have a solution here with the mobile real quick. I guess I have a solution here with the mobile real quick. That's not too bad. That's not too bad. We'll lower my voice just a little bit. Then we'll call it there. Now we have to try. I guess I have a solution here with the mobile real quick. Try the audio and stuff. So, a game. Comments are not supported on private videos. Okay, fine. Fine. Whatever. Okay, so why don't we pull up Steam, and we're gonna, I kind of want to do Napoleon Total War or whatever, but we'll figure that out later. Or what I have figured out is that I'm gonna try a new Thrones campaign again. I tried, what is it, Shield Wall mod, and I liked it. There were just things that I didn't understand going in. I didn't read the manual, you know what I mean? So we're gonna give it another go. But now that I understand some things that I didn't understand before, I think we'll be in better shape. So we're gonna go to the workshop. We're gonna see. Looks like I don't have any. Thrones Reforged Shield Wall. It's in a collection? Is this... There's only one item in the collection. Alright, well, we'll subscribe to that. Now, anyway, some things have changed because well, the unfortunate situation with, like, Microsoft making their product worse constantly means that I decided to no longer use Microsoft products. So just like I said, things are a little different because of that. Okay, let's see. Can I change my stream to public during? Yeah, I believe I can. No? No? Interesting. Oh, there it is. Okay. Boy. Now, There is a way to scale your preview. I think I've done it already so that I don't have to worry about using up as many system resources. In the background. Let's see. We got the test live stream open. Cool. We got the chat open. Wonderful. I should be able to watch that just fine. And then let's see, what is the CPU governor situation? Okay, I think we're good to go. Had to mess with the governor, CPU governor. Now, I don't know why over on the YouTube live it's having a problem. How are we looking over on X? YouTube live, it's having a problem. How are we looking over on X? Okay, I mean, it's looking good. Let's get ready to go here. We'll look at our mod manager. Turn on Thrones Reforged. We'll check our options, our display options. Oh. Interesting that it doesn't want to use my native resolution, but let's give this a shot and let me see if it works. So, game started. We're gonna Alt Tab. We're gonna select a different source for our window capture. Oh. You know what? Maybe we'll use a different one. We will do, instead of a window capture, do they have straight up game capture? I don't remember. Okay, we'll do window capture 2, then we'll do drones. Right now it's a black screen. And we will capture the cursor. It looks like it wants to make it bigger. That's behind the media. Just for testing purposes, I just want to see. I'm going to run both audios for a second. I want to see how the levels compare with me talking, the lobby in the background, and the game.
Ragnar Lothbrok lies dead in an
The intro's pretty loud, so I'm going to talk over it just to see the audio levels and all that good stuff. And honestly, that ought to be enough. But now let's turn off the media in the background.
His sons laid waste to the British Isles,
Okay, so
splintering the land and slaughtering
now let's
all
listen
who
about
opposed them. The Viking horde swept west.
Yeah, I don't know if like kind of stylistically what to think of like having maybe like a border in that particular kind of
can only be pushed
in the way that I've already got it set up, right? But honestly, that's probably plenty. So let's see. I'm going to listen back to this real quick. Decided it looks like just for testing purposes, I just want to see. I'm going to run both audios for a second. I want to see how the levels compare with me talking, the lobby in the background. Looks like it kind of freezes on YouTube right now. The intro's pretty loud, so I'm going to talk over it just to see the audio levels and all that good stuff. And honestly, that ought to be enough. But now let's turn off. No, I think it is. I think it is looking pretty good, actually. Background.
His sons laid waste to the British Isles.
Okay, so
splintering the land and slaughtering
now let's listen
all who
about
opposed them. The land and slaughtering
now let's listen
all who
about.
opposed them.
Yeah, I think that sounds pretty good. Actually, I think it sounds great.
His sons laid waste to the British.
Talk over it just to. And honestly, that ought to be enough. But now let's turn off. Yeah, I think that's perfect, actually. So honestly, I should save that profile, right? So obnoxious sometimes to deal with all that stuff. I think I will leave a little border. I kind of like the idea of it, you know, doing the sort of like Subway Surfers maxing for the Zoomers out there, helping them with, you know, giving them something to look at while everything else is happening on screen. So they can do both, right? There, we'll go 20 on the one end. Gosh, this is annoying. But we can set it and forget it once we get there, eh? 25, 35. I like that. 30, 30, and 34. Look at that. There we go. I like that. Okay, look at that. That's perfect. We got a little nice cinematic black border. Beautiful black border for the game. That ought to be a good. This ought to be a good test, I think. Let's see. We're going to export this to our stream folder. There we go. I wish I could save my docs setup because sometimes those get messed up and that's annoying, but I think we're off to a pretty good start here. So,
whilst Norsemen settle land they once
let's try again.
Alfred of Wessex.
It went pretty poorly last time.
Was under one banner.
I didn't realize, like,
But here,
what is it? Once you're at negative 10.
Ready to stake their claim to Britannia.
Once you're at negative 10 popularity in a town in
You can rely on us.
We'll see this through.
okay, this
We
is
await
crazy.
your commands.
I don't remember there being all these
The men have trained
all
for
these
this.
guys.
Enemy blood will flow.
We await your commands.
Anyway,
The men are ready.
yeah,
to
they have it set up so that anytime
The
you're
men are ready to
negative
serve.
in popularity in a town at all, there's like a rebellion sort of situation possible. And I don't like that.
The men
Or,
have
well,
trained
I didn't end up liking it. It really
All
messed me up.
forces in good
But now that I understand,
The men are eager to
I
get
think
all forces in good order.
we'll be in
All
a lot
forces
better
in good
shape.
order.
What one did I do that was hard? I already did quite a few of these. Not these ones. The ones that are in the base game. I've done a couple campaigns. I guess I really liked doing not Northumbria. That one was fine, but I really liked East Anglia. But it looks like why does it look like they changed that? Maybe they're not the same anymore. Oh well.
The men are ready to serve. All forces in good order.
You can rely on us.
Oh, yeah, okay. Technically these guys. That's the first one that I did. We're gonna do...
You can rely on us.
This is what I wanted to do. The Soothrayer. I feel like I'm saying that okay.
We pledge your service. The men are ready to serve.
Enemy blood will
Anyway.
flow.
Yeah, this is what I want to give a shot. Give it a shot. We're gonna crank it all the way up. This is the one I'm gonna do, but I do want to see what we have here. It's like Dorset.
The men are ready to serve.
Easy for them, huh?
The men have trained for this.
No, it is.
We will do our utmost.
It is cool. They have some of these changed. I thought these were Vikings in the base game. Northumbria was a Viking faction. Am I wrong? Either way.
We'll see this through.
We're gonna give this a try. Oh boy. Watch, I'm gonna go invisible. I have to wonder if that worked like I wanted it to. That's funny, it did kind of work. Messed with my lighting a little bit, so my face looked weird, but oh well. Oh man. Do a good start, I think. Let's see what we're looking at here.
The great army may have terrorized England, but we have preyed on these isles for decades. The sea is in our blood. From our island homes, we set out for glory and plunder. But we don't just want to raid and pillage. We want to create a mighty kingdom. A strong king can lead us to glory, so we can build our legacy. By sea, no throne is beyond our reach. In time, all these lands will be ours.
The Western Isles are your fiefdom, but you deserve more. Your people are sea raiders and fighters with the drive to take on the world. Strengthen your hold on the Isles and be ready to take advantage of the instability in the south. While the Southerners squabble, you can become the true power in Britannia. One of your armies is stationed at your capital, ready to defend it. Your other army is well placed to combat the rebels to the east. Crush this local threat to secure your holdings.
So I think that the dialogue is a little bit of an artifact from the base game where she talks about rebels or whatever. I don't see any rebels there. Now this is crazy. So my ally, my ally has all this territory. You know, I would like to go through a lot of the civic stuff, but we'll see. We don't have a whole lot of money either. If I remember correctly, you are not made of money in this. In this one either. So
Enemy blood will flow.
what would be my best move for getting more? Might want to do the food and whatever. What I don't understand is why I have like a -10 income over there, but it says plus 30 monthly income. Man. This already seems so much different from last time. I wonder if I don't have all the right mods or whatever. Anyway. So I could either upgrade one of these, or not quite two of those. Man, this is just straight up poverty that I'm in. Poverty. I would like to take this town. When I think about it, it's like I would love to go, I think, hit Ireland first. Or before I realize these are my allies, maybe come from the north. But my main issue with that is that the Viking raids are going to come from the north and the east. So pushing down this west side and into Northern Ireland, I think would generally be safer. But almost certainly my allies are going to get war declared on them, or they're going to declare war.
Pledge our service.
Which I think happens like kind of
Now we'll see.
annoyingly too often. We have an incredibly small population, basically. This is crazy. So this would give us 5 more food. This would give us not any more food, but more commerce. I mean, ultimately, the money situation is less bad. What in the world is that? Faction 33648? What the heck? I don't like that at all. 8. That doesn't work out either. 8 plus 3 equals negative 8 plus 3 equals -3. What in the world? These guys are probably going to rebel against me. Which, that's no good. Wow, okay, this is already a nightmare. That's awesome. That one guy isn't in charge of anything, so.
Enemy blood will flow.
We may both benefit from this meeting. I will listen to your propositions. I will listen to your propositions.
All this trade stuff.
We will talk now. We will talk now.
Like, am I gonna have a rebellion on my hands literally on turn 1? That's crazy. If I push the food up, it doesn't even get us there. Okay, well, you know, whatever. We'll do... Incredible.
Our foes shall fall. We'll play.
I gotta find like a little guy I can just pick off real quick. I mean, it might have to be these guys. So that's crazy with like my 4 units. I'm strength ranking 5. I think it's gonna have to be these guys. It's just gotta happen. Oh, those guys are strength ranking 32. If I could cut my ally off, that might be worth doing. We don't want to do that, I guess. Yeah, it is gonna have to be these guys. Food shortage be darned. Alright. I don't really know what else to do. You're kidding me. What rotten luck, huh? See, this tooltip, I don't think this is correct.
The fleet stands ready.
Wow, 9 units? Good for them.
Ready, horsemen.
Still crazy to me that I have theoretically more power. Ay, ay, ay. Maybe that was ill-advised heading that way.
Longships. The sea awaits. Landfall ahead.
Save us. Okay.
Ships at your command. The fleet stands ready. Horsemen! Longships! Aye!
No!
We'll give him 3 turns to build that for us. That'd be great. Oh, cool. Positive public order. Look at that. Isn't that incredible? Crank up the taxes. Let's go. How nice. How nice. It's like I'm constantly teetering on a knife's edge here. Dang, more attrition? That's crazy.
The sea awaits!
When will they replenish?
What
Or
about
do I need to
the
be in the dock? I don't understand. I don't understand. I don't know nothing. Maybe being outside of the thing was the problem there. Honestly, having 2 Jav units would be great. Where did he go? I don't like that. Not knowing where he is. Dang it.
enemy blood will flow?
I need to be more present of mind about that. Oh boy. Well,
Our foes shall fall!
winter.
World pledge our
It's not worth
service!
it. It's not worth it. Ah, dang it. Such a knucklehead about that. Or for doing that. Dang, those guys have an army of 13 guys up there.
You can rely on us!
This gives me a flat bonus to... What I want is food. We'll go for church music. For the +1. How do you have -6? Oh. That's how.
We'll see this through!
How many turns per year is this anyway?
Enemy blood will flow! Our foes shall fall! World plagues our
My
service!
fear is I leave this place and then it riots immediately.
Rely on us!
Hopefully we're in spring. Get me to spring. I believe they repair slowly over time on their own, if I remember correctly, which maybe that's the option. Maybe that's the play. Okay, well, we're at least positive food.
We'll see this through!
Oh, wow. Going for it again.
Enemy blood will flow! March on! foes shall fall! We can't do that yet. Soon, but not just yet. Glory awaits us!
We just gotta go for it, honestly.
Ships at your command!
Look at that. That's great. You like that.
We will talk now.
We are ready.
The fleet stands ready! Ready, oarsmen!
You know what? I just want to see how effective my units are. I don't think the dogs are too crazy. The numbers of troops are just so low in this, you know? It's kind of crazy to me. But I like it. I think it's neat. It gives it a way different flavor. I feel like it's more authentic in a way. For that Viking period, I don't know that it really was a huge amount of troops often duking it out. My main fear is that somehow the dogs get sicked on the archers, because there's only have like 50 archers.
The ocean awaits! Ships ready!
I guess there's a couple ways that we don't have to worry about that, huh?
Command the ships! Rowers, move out!
Yeah, I didn't mess with my settings. I hope everything runs properly, looks good, all that good stuff. I guess I don't have my Steam overlay frame rate and everything set up to show that. It surprises me how lightly armored these guys look.
Raiders!
Oh wait, no, okay, so this is what I was expecting. Oh, very cool, very cool. Where even are these losers? Forget that I don't have a mini-map on Legendary. And I also hate restrict camera. Not necessarily because I need to have super great... Like, I need to be able to move the camera around everywhere. It's just like, I don't... It's just annoying. Actually, I find it's just annoying. Let's see, let's create a formation group. I'm going to set it to controls. No, wait, we don't want that one. Game settings. I like to turn default run off because I like to play slow. I like to role play it, honestly. If anybody had seen, which nobody has seen it, but if anybody's seen like the old streams, like, yeah, I try to role play the faction and do what like would make sense for them. Like, you know, there are ways to like strategically, oh, you know, I should send this guy to go get killed because he's got bad traits or whatever, but it's too bad Attila is in such rough shape. Maybe I should do an Attila game. Funnily enough, it runs worse on my Linux distro than it did on my when I had Windows, when I was running Windows. Not super sure why that is, but I always really liked the peasants that run around and stuff in Attila, and I never really understood why they got rid of like wounded guys rolling around on the ground like they had in Shogun. I thought that added a lot of atmosphere to the game. Okay, this is obnoxious. Where are these nerds? I assume they're like over here. And I assume he's gonna be like, we revealed the enemy's hidden units. Where are these guys? Should have put on battle time limits just because sometimes you get glitched. This is so obnoxious. And I'm like, without the minimap, I don't know how to tell what I can see. You know? That's crazy. They gotta be like in there or something. Oh, yeah. Perfect. Oh, boy. I kind of botched this one.
Bring death! Where did they come from? We're on the press! Attack! Bowman! With speed, warriors! Steady, everyone! So it is! Speed it up! Spearmen! Raiders! Ready for war! Missiles loose! Got them! Spearmen! Make haste! Hurry! Attack! Glory and plunder! Run them down! Glory and plunder! Raiders! Bowmen! Fire on them! Ready for war! Run them down!
Yeah, I kind of messed that up, but
The ocean favors us.
I also
Victory
hate
is
saves
ours.
coming.
Ice on yourselves! Missiles away!
Could have been better, but we did it and all that good stuff. So. Yeah, kind of, honestly. Pyrrhic victory. I didn't realize that was terrible on my part. The Axeman. We're gonna hang out here.
Our foes shall fall! To greater plunder!
Crazy to me that this didn't bring more food in.
The fleet stands ready! Longships, aye! No, we're about to dock! formation! We'll pledge our service! You can rely on us!
Hopefully next season we get more food. But I think that completed that province, right? I wanted to complete the province for sure. I don't remember if you get an issue like an edict or whatever. I can't remember. It's been a minute. Did I see an 8-legged horse for one of the factions? That's cool. Oof. Are you kidding me?
Ships at your command! Ready, oarsmen! We will bring
This stuff is
fear!
so hard. This is so difficult to me.
We'll see this through! King Death! The sea awaits! For the Old Father! The fleet stands ready! Landfall ahead! Enemy blood will flow! Advance, men! The time for that will come. This is beyond us. We're ready! Longships, aye! Smash them! Ready for combat! Ships at your command!
It's like this kind of thing happens and then everything becomes way harder. Everything becomes so much harder. The peasants are mad. Because there's not enough food, and then they burn down the food production buildings. Can't do it. I mean, I want to do it. I want to like this mod. It's neat.
Our foes shall fall.
These are the ones that I did as Northumbria or whatever. on legendary, on the normal one.
Enemy blood will flow.
Tell me about it. Slow start, honestly.
We pledge your service.
The men are eager to get to it. We await your commands.
I think that's a pretty good test stream. Then let's fire this back up and let's see if that's visible at all. Nice. I think that's a pretty good test stream. And let's fire this back up and let's see if that's visible at all. Nice. Fire this back up and let's see if because there's not enough food, and then they burn down the food production buildings. Alright, well I think I have an idea for the next go of it. I'm just gonna disband my entire army and wait for a while and see what happens. But anyway, it looks like it worked, so I'm gonna watch the stream on the way out and we will see what happens.